Let's see how this works. Let's see if this can work again. Ay, 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 ay. All right, let's try this again. I just want the money, the money. I just want the money, the money.
Hello.
Oh, okay, you hear me now?
Yes.
Hey, finally a fight. Goddamn time. So look, as I also remember, I had said the other day, hey, I'm just about to start doing interviews on Instagram Live. Are you
Uh-huh.
sure you want to be interviewed by me? Because a lot of people are afraid to get interviewed by me.
Why would they be afraid?
Well, because I ask questions that a lot of people don't think about asking, or ask questions that people are afraid to answer.
I'm not afraid to answer any questions.
You sure about that? Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right, cool, cool. So when they was about to beat up that girl at that showcase in Delaware, who was when they were from the judge. What was your reaction?
Wait,
You know what I'm talking about. All
I probably don't even know what you're talking about. What girl?
right, we all right. We came to It was a it was a it was a show. It was like a little talent show showcase that we was invited to, and and I was like they asked me they wanted me to perform. I performed. It was like a versus battle, and I performed against this the guy. I forgot what his name was. Moose or something. I think his name is Moose.
Okay, yeah.
And
You talking about the girl with the glasses?
yeah,
Oh, right, yeah.
I was gonna do. They would if they would though if that girl would beat her up, would you have
And
helped her?
you talking about fluffing the other her friend?
Yeah,
That was the bit. Now you know I was crying. I was cracking
ooh,
up.
I was rolling. Uh,
That was the bit, and she had a smart ass mouth
mm.
to say
now,
smart shit.
now I that question because you're a female. You know why? Why is it that some people feel the need to like do extra when there's like when there's like a
You
crowd
said do
around?
extra one what?
Yeah, like sometimes like all right, like how some people they don't do they don't really act the same way they would around someone unless there's a crowd. Like you say, like so for example, like you see like you'll see like a girl and a girl and a guy, or it don't matter what sex it is, what gender they are, but they'll like when they are alone, they act they act like the person one person act like they're the best of friends, but then like there's like a crowd of people around that they're actually more interested. They kind of
Cause they
brush the
try to
person off a little bit.
flex on other people for nothing. They
Mm,
flex for nothing. Switch it up is real quick, and that right there tell you can't trust that person.
yeah. So you think that'd be a reason why some people might cheat?
Hmm.
Mm,
I mean, there's plenty of reasons why people cheat,
yeah, there.
but
Yeah, that's some people say that one of the like things that make somebody probably start like stepping outside a relationship, or not even stepping outside, but just like maybe like be. It they have to be an intimate relationship. It just be like it could be a business relationship, or just like for they start people start tend to start being more behind the scenes because, or more so start doing things secretly because whenever they try to bring something to the supposed to be right person's attention, the person kind of like disregard it or whatnot, or they'll probably when you see like when like they might disregard it, but then when you like see them and see, but then we see I'm trying what's the right word, but then like they'll probably disregard it, but then like project, but then once they start seeing like results, they kind of like start getting mad at the fact that like, oh, why didn't you tell me this in the first place? Like we were saying the whole time.
Right.
Why is Dom? My nigga, why is Dom?
He
So
on
he,
here?
yeah, he's on here now. Yeah, sir, Heem. So you watched my if you was watching the reality show I was doing, Heem was Heem always official. That's the camera guy
Mm-hmm.
who didn't show up until at the end until like mid the show was about to end. No, it's my guy though. He cool people. But yeah. So how so 2020 to 2025, and you have a song that's currently being played everywhere all over the city.
Yes, this is true. And today I told him I Googled to play Sapphire FYI, and that's the first song that played. Like literally.
Yeah. Yeah, you lit right now. I wish I had a song playing everywhere.
You do too.
I got songs that are reduced that's played everywhere. I don't got songs by me that's played everywhere.
30 Chickens came on. Cut It Out came on.
Like, yo, yo, no, it's funny. 30 chickens. So people still don't know what the hell I mean by 30 what 30 chickens mean. So if you
Well, explain it to them
explain
so
to
they
them
can know.
what is 30 chickens,
What is 30 chickens?
you don't know what 30 chickens is. Damn.
I said, what is 30 chickens? You gotta explain it to the people.
Yeah, 30 chickens is 30 Rex. That's what 30 chickens is.
There's somebody
30 Rex.
come with, there's somebody gonna come with 30 chickens clucking. So where the hoes at?
Yo, how you mad? Yo, imagine somebody comes to a party with 30 with 30 fried chicken wings. Like, I got 30 chickens. I got 30 chickens. Where the yacht full of strippers at? I'm like,
Those
no, nigga.
strippers gonna flock right to the platter. Fuck out of here. They be hungry.
Yeah. Why else they trick? Why else they shaking ass? So, do you believe? Speaking of strippers, I have a question for you. Do you think that most people that actually had a career as a dancer actually is most likely to become a stripper?
To become one?
Yeah, like actually, like folks actually went to school for to be a dancer or not. They're actually more likely to become a stripper or exotic dancer as a career choice.
Nah.
You
I
sure?
think stripping is a choice. I really think stripping is a choice. Like I decide that I want to strip because this is something that makes me feel sexy and everything. Unless it's like they really have no other talent other than stripping to make money, this is what they have to do.
Mm. So, do you think that most strippers actually will if a girl take pole dancing lessons, they actually more have a better chance of being successful in it?
No, because most of them probably didn't even go to class.
Damn.
And a lot of people go pole dancing class. It's more like a workout anyway. They didn't turn it into a type of workout so it can be okay. So it don't look so degrading for women to be on a pole.
So, you think pole dancing, being on the pole is degrading?
I mean, some people might say that being a stripper is degrading. Being a pole dancer, people might frown
Mm.
on it. You think I can go be a stripper and be on the pole and then on Sunday morning be like, "Hello, sister. Hello, first lady," and without them being like, "Heard you was just on the pole last night." He, well, at least I'm coming into church this morning. Damn.
Man, tell them Bible thumping whores to shut the hell up. Yeah,
And that's how
I
people
said
are.
it. Yeah, I said it. Bible thumping whores. They probably don't read the fucking Bible.
Talk about I got the Bible app on my phone.
Down me.
Never opened it.
Yeah.
Never opened the fucking app.
So there, So question, coming from someone that actually has a background there, how do you feel about some people that try to use the Bible or the church, their church background as a way to pass judgment on people?
Um, I think it's full of crap because I don't think anybody has the right to judge anybody. I mean, you can have your own opinion, but we ain't here to judge. Like, damn. But people judge every day, all day.
Yeah.
Every always judge the book by its cover. It could be looking like a dirty bum, like, ew, the dirty bum. Ooh, it's nasty steak. He broke. That nigga probably a billionaire. You don't even know.
Yeah. Probably just some weird nigga that cries broke.
Yeah, I know them. I know niggas like that.
Yeah. So you saying this? You'll probably date a bum on the street then?
No. I mean,
Wait,
don't get
how do you
me
say that?
wrong.
How
No,
do you say that?
date the fucking bum. But don't get me wrong. They don't even have to be on the street because some of these niggas is some bums. Some of them. I guess the fuck so. That's crazy.
No, no, it was no. That's I just had to get that right because you uh, no, you're right. There's some bum ass niggas that actually don't. That it's more people that's actually. I was saying this to somebody the other day that you'd be surprised that there's actually a lot of rich people that's homeless.
Yeah.
And somebody, I was saying this to my own. I forgot who I was saying. I don't know if I was saying this to Ariel or I was saying it to my or saying it to Lil Curtis or Aiden. But
Hmm.
I sound like, yo, it's actually a lot more rich people that's actually homeless than the actual poor people. Because 9 10 is the poor person is probably living with somebody or living with their folks and everything and whatnot. And then there's a rich person who actually don't really have a stable place to live. But you wouldn't think about it because you always see them with money.
Hmm.
You know, most homeless people where's one of the places a homeless person with money. What's the first thing you do? They probably rent a room at a hotel
Yeah. Probably so.
or sleep in their car.
Airbnb. Sleep in their car. I've been there before.
Yeah. So, what's the difference between a homeless person and a bum?
A homeless person and a bum. Well, a homeless person is homeless. They don't have a home. A bum is a bum. They don't want a home. They don't want to do anything to get a home or anything. They are lazy people that don't want to get up to make a dollar.
So, what would make a person turn into a bum?
Um, Depression, being traumatized by life. But there's still no excuse to be a bum.
How can you say it's someone that deal with depression and traumatization or depression and trauma? How can you tell that to a person?
How do you what?
How how can you say that to someone that is actually dealing with trauma and depression? Wouldn't that make them more depressed by saying that?
I mean, you don't say it that way. But you gotta, it's always about how you say things and not what you say.
Hmm, I believe that. There's a certain way to say it. So, what's the best way to tell somebody, "Hey, you bum ass nigga, stop being a bum"? Why do you say that?
What?
What? I'm just asking.
That's some shit you would literally
That's
say.
something I would
But
say.
yeah, I feel like you would say some shit like that. But no. Stop being a bum. No. How about you just, give them some advice, lead them to the water, and see if they're gonna drink it. That's how you do that. Hey, it's a job fair
So,
down here. You wanna go there?
so it's
It
get
would
you.
be like that.
So Kiki just said one of the best ways to say just tell you get your shit together. Get your shit together. Dre said that's not a way to do it. That's not a way to do it.
I can't see the comments.
You can't see the comments. I see you.
I can't see anything. I can't see anything.
All right. So far
Oh
this
wait,
was said
I
in the
see now. I see that there's people watching, but I never seen none of them. Like
all right.
I
So
don't see that comment.
so all right. Here's the comment so far. Why is Dow saying Happy Sunday, beautiful people?
Oh, okay.
Halim always official says sup.
So,
There was a black can by Kiki. That's what Key said.
oh my god.
It was a black hand. Today is Palm. What is Palm Sunday?
Palm Sunday.
That we smoke
Is it?
weed out of palm Dutches.
No, they're gonna use those palms to make crosses.
Oh,
Those leaves to make crosses.
yeah. I think a bunch of Jehovah's Witnesses is probably going to be against that because Jehovah's Witnesses don't believe in the crosses because that's where Jesus was, that was Jesus crucified on that. But hey, to each his
I
own.
see air on my back tire. What the frick?
Well, go to Wawa, get them free
No,
tires.
it's too low. Like it's too low right now. I might need to get a new tire. It's too low. Like why is it 28 and all the rest of them is 40? You know what I'm saying? That's kind of low.
You got to back out, come back in. You got to back out, come back in. That's not a way to do it. 215 say you got to back out and come back in.
Back
The
and
real
come back in.
the real JT. Oh, that's Dre. A bum is stagnant,
A bum is
and
stagnant.
yeah, a bum is stagnant. And Key, that's what Key said. Kiki, she was like, a bum is someone that refuses to do better and grow. They choose to stay in the pit. They put themselves in.
Oh
That
wow,
sounds like.
that
You
is
sure about
true.
that? You sure? You sure that's so? You sure that's not someone that just wants some accountability?
Will a bum accept accountability?
I mean,
If he
some bum. I mean, some
accepts
bum know.
accountability, then he will not be a bum for long.
Some bums say, "Hey, yeah, I know I'm doing because of this, and that's why." Some bums know they're a bum and still choose to be a bum. Right. It was one time I was in like where I used to tell stories about the Covenant House. Are you still there? Oh, shit.
Here, I'm here.
So like it was like few folks there that didn't really have to be there. Because like almost just said they just wanted to be there because they didn't want to say such. Yeah, there is some folks that don't take accountability, like a person that that gets paid cash to go to a job interview, but they spend the paid cash on weed, then complain about why he can't get to a job interview. They say, "Oh my God, I don't know what's going on, man. Like, I don't know why I can't do it. Like, you spend your money on weed. I mean, bums, buns don't take accountability or responsibility. If they did, they wouldn't be a bum. Hold up, how can you what? Hold up. How can you say something like this, Kiki? Let's hear
What did she
let's hear
say? What did she
Miss.
say?
She buns don't take well. What bun take accountability? I think you eat buns. I said bums don't take accountability,
Yeah,
responsibility. If they did, they wouldn't be a bum.
I'm
Let's
done.
see. Let's see. Let's see if she answers.
Why can't I see the comments? It's so petty.
You can't see the comments.
No. Oh, now
Damn.
there go Kiki.
Stop
So
talking shit. Okay, let me start there.
talking shit.
You
I'm
know what I
actually.
meant, bums. Okay.
All right, explain yourself then. What is that? What is a bum?
I said it.
Bums don't.
You actually pinned it.
Hmm?
You pinned it.
Bums don't take accountability.
He's not such a pretty face. Excuse me. Exactly. Thank you.
Uh,
My thing is, I don't like. I wouldn't call
all right, so
like some people they be down bad, and I
Okay, take
understand
your
that
pusher.
because I was down bad. I wouldn't call them a bum. Why? Because they put that effort in to get out of that situation.
That's cool. I'm about to take her.
If you
so
choose to stay in the situation that you're in and you
Get one.
complain about it constantly and you're doing nothing to change it, and you have opportunity after opportunity to change it and you complain about it and you still don't, then yeah, you're a bum.
so tell me a scenario when you actually when you was around someone that was a bum that was obviously a bum
Thank you.
and a scenario when the person it was a person that was just who was just homeless but everybody called him a bum because he was homeless.
Now that's the thing. I don't judge homeless people because they might be in a situation. They might not be out there because of drugs. They might be out there because of a real situation. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on a homeless person. Now, if I see them out there every day, then they're choosing that.
But
You know,
Kiki, you said that a bum is somebody that don't want to do what they need to do to get back on their feet, right?
No, I was saying a bum is someone that refuses to do better and grow, and they choose to stay in the pit they put themselves in. That's what I said.
Okay, okay.
Okay, and the words are right there.
yeah, right there, yeah, right there.
Can't see them, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Hold up,
telling you.
Kiki. You can see him, but she can't.
Yeah, that's what's crazy.
Yeah,
Dang.
I can't see none of the comments.
Well,
Maybe
maybe
I should hide
should.
off and stuff like that.
Probably because you have them off, or you know, you turn them on.
How do
Because
I
I can see them.
do this?
So which one is better? A famous bum or a rich
Because
homeless
my thing
person?
is, I feel like we all had a moment where we were, technically, we all had a bum moment.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
I agree with that.
nobody can really, and is in a place to judge. But in my opinion, if you're choosing to stay in that versus change it, that's on you. You have a bum mentality.
So which one?
Why complain
would-
about it if and not change it?
So which one would you say you'd rather be with for your own beneficial purposes? A famous bum or a rich homeless person?
How can you be rich and homeless?
You- we just had
Just
this
said
conversation. Saying
he just said that some rich people be homeless and they'll be living with someone or they'll be living like at a hotel or something, right? Is that what you said?
yeah, so yeah, I said it'd be it's a lot of rich people that's actually homeless. So
But
you
that's what I'm trying
feel
to
like
understand.
North is like
How are
Pacific.
you rich and homeless?
Doesn't mean that they're
Well,
broke. It just means they don't have a home.
yeah,
So no, and I understand that. You don't have a home, but you have money.
yeah. Well, some people have situations like a person can have $1 million but have shitty credit, so he can't get approved for a credit because they have shitty credit. We
I
got a
ain't
million
gonna
dollars.
lie, that's kind of true.
Yeah,
Because I've had plenty of money before. They just didn't want to give me something because I needed to fix something. Like,
I
that's
feel
crazy.
that
And then there's a bum person there's a bum who's
has
like
great
who's
credit and no
actually he's
money.
like a really a bum ass person, but you wouldn't think it because he's like probably lit on
This
Instagram.
nigga that rolled off the lot with a fucking 2025. That's why.
What? When do
The
you
bum
see this?
that rolled off the lot with a 2025 with good credit.
See, prime example. But yeah, there's a person that can be like a bum on the street, but you might not know it's because the person might got like 20,000 followers on Instagram,
Right.
probably close friends,
Don't,
probably
don't,
close
now,
friends with Beanie
y'all,
Siegel.
know somebody like that got millions of fucking followers, thousands of followers, but
Me
in
too.
real they are a bum.
Yeah, me too. I
I
know a few
know
of them in America.
I know a few
specifically just
bums.
came to mind.
I know. Listen, listen. I know some bums.
And that's so,
So
so
what?
crazy.
But the person might be a famous bum, so they might not have money, but they have a lot of resources,
Yeah, well that's
which is
fucked up. I
which
But
is
wouldn't
the
that's the
rich
thing.
homeless
That's
man.
bad mismanagement.
pay
How do
that. I
you
want to
have?
make some
How do
fucking
you
money off
have
my
like
fame.
all that in the resources and not know how to use them?
Well, it's a mental thing. Again, that's the mentality of a bum. You'd be
Like
surprised how
fuck
many
out of
I
persons.
guess you
here.
just have to be more acceptable to help in that point. Like if you have the resources and still don't have what you need, it's just like, what are you doing with them then?
Just have to have them. Well, so that's about which one would you prefer to be around? A rich person who's homeless. I mean, he don't have no resources, but he's rich, got money. He don't have no resources, and homeless, or a bum who has all the resources in the world. A bum, all resources in the world, but he's still a bum.
I would
Making no
listen. I
money.
say a bum with resources would probably be good. Why? Because they could upgrade and change their life. But I also feel like the millionaire with no resources can get resources too.
Maybe the bum and the homeless person need to come together.
Exactly.
What? Yo,
Be like, give me some money, I'll give you some resources.
And that's what I bet you that motherfucker won't be broke. or no bum no more. That motherfucker will be homeless.
That's what I'm saying. Because if the person with money and no resources, out here just spending it frivolously, they're gonna end up being a bum with no resources and no money. It's all about how they manage that money. They gotta invest, make the money work for them, something. And
But
build. But my thing is, how can you have that level of income and no resources?
could be plenty of reasons. Maybe they got lucky, hit the lottery. Maybe
Might be a trust
maybe
in
their
the
parents
will. I
died and
dig
left
it.
them a trust fund,
Yeah, I dig it.
or maybe they stole it.
Hey, that's when you gotta have that millionaire mentality now. You a millionaire now. You gotta think different. You can't think broke.
And then there's a bum who always, he probably
That's what I'm
he
saying. That's
probably
probably a smart tech. That's a smart mental man. That's just down bad. So he probably just need an opportunity or someone to take a chance. And shit, he could probably be the nigga that flipped that shit. You give him a stack and he flipped that shit. Next thing you know, he's a millionaire with the resources.
who, the bum or the rich person,
The
the
bum.
rich homeless guy.
The bum with the resources. That's what I'm talking about.
Mm. Well, okay, they answer my question.
Lives
So,
can
so
change.
you're saying is y'all both will fuck with the bum niggas before the rich niggas.
What the fuck?
What? Yeah. Or what? You thought I was gonna go there? I told you, niggas. I told you. I ask questions. I ask questions. Nobody's that nigga for
That's
that.
the thing. You absolutely right. Why? Because a rich nigga will cheat. I rather build a nigga up so I have that foundation that I'm in his life, in the will, and in their square forever, no matter
I
what.
mean, don't get me wrong.
Well, the
A
bum nigga
woman
cheat.
don't mind
What if
building
you
a
cheat?
nigga, huh?
I said, what if the bum nigga cheat? And question that, what if y'all cheat? What if you
Anybody
cheat?
can cheat. I
Anybody
don't even.
could cheat, regardless.
It don't even matter about cheat. Anybody can cheat. But any woman would love to build a man up, especially if it's worth it. What she love at me?
Yeah.
But when you see that it's not worth it, give me the man with the check. Okay? If it's not worth it, I want the man with the check.
And what if the
What
man
can you
check is
do
worse?
for me? I'm sick of doing for motherfuckers that don't do no. They can't do for me.
Listen, and if the listen, let the rich nigga be a bum too. I promise you, I'm saving up all that money. I'm scamming his ass and cleaning him the fuck out too. Listen, use the bum nigga, scam the rich one. Fuck
Look
we
at
talking about.
her.
I'm taking the bum nigga resources and the rich nigga's money. Now I got all of it. I'm the rich man now.
With a W at the beginning?
What you say?
What, W at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
You're rich W man. How you pronounce that again?
Woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No,
You must not get the reference
no,
because
I got the reference. I was
Cher.
talking shit. I
No,
got the reference.
Cher. She was like how her mom was like, you need to, marry a nice rich man, and she's like, Mom, I am the rich man. Not meaning she's a man, but she's like she don't need to marry a rich man. She's already rich, so why would she need to marry one?
All right. So, question. You said you'll rather deal with the bum person. The bum person don't act right. You just take the resources to deal with the rich person. What if the rich person gets 10 times worse?
What you mean?
Well, they say that the person, if you like the problem we've dealt with a person that's a bum, whether you're male or female, is that the bum, they might have great resources, but they don't have a lot so much that they are so
That's what I'm
jump
saying.
their race.
I'm gonna scam the rich
Well,
one and
let
get
me
his
finish. Let me
money.
finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
You
Let me
right?
finish. So you talk about
Right.
scamming. So you talk about scamming. It's people be watching the video that might got crushed and you're not going to trust your ass. You can't talk about scamming niggas.
That's what I'm saying. That's fine.
But what I was
But
saying is like,
you gotta
okay,
wait your
but
time. You gotta play your part until the opportunity opens itself.
you okay? So you're a scammer and an opportunist. Well, at least you're honest.
I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna live my best life. Okay. I'm gonna play my part. Be everything that this like a fucking dream, a vision.
Vision.
Seem like what? Listen, baby, I got all these resources. I'm gonna put you on. Yeah, we could be business partners, Put everything in my motherfucking name. And, go from there.
Okay.
Okay, you heard first. Like if she's going, she's going to she'll date a bum nigga to scam her.
Hmm.
A data bum nigga is scam.
Date a
But
bum nigga for
She
the
honest.
resources. The second he act retarded like he not trying to try, leave his ass, go to the rich nigga, play a part, scamming for
Now
opportunity and
question.
money. And then
Now
when
here's a
he
question.
act up, leave him too. Listen,
Now here's a question.
if he
Would
act
the
up,
rich
get
would the
another
rich
one.
would the rich nigga go bankrupt while you with him? And
Listen, that's why I make sure that I am an opportunist. Like,
but
honey, can I get a
you do
couple
know.
dollars?
But
Every
listen.
time he
Like I
sent
have a
me
question for you
money,
because
I would have saved it.
I have a question for you because you like if I'm not mistaken, you're a college graduate, so you know a little bit about finances more.
Yeah, a little
All
bit.
right, so you do know that like if you go with somebody that's rich,
Cause,
right,
ooh,
and
what if he
they're
send
paying,
me some money and I flip that shit
he
and
put
become
here
rich?
put here, but he's putting stuff in your name. You do know if he go bankrupt, that's your also your debt too, right?
Not if I remove him. But
How?
how would he know?
You gotta know. He gotta know because he gotta allow you to go through it.
What you
He has
mean?
to allow you access.
What you mean? What if I'm like, there's rich men out here that be buying businesses for the girls they like.
Okay. There's also rich men. There's also it also might be in their name.
Exactly. So we're not talking. So we don't know what kind of man this person is. We going off a straight what ifs.
But we're speaking hypothetical right now.
Exactly. So
So what? So
hypothetical,
what if the
he
person
could be
goes?
the type of nigga to buy me a business.
But what if the person go? What if the person end up going bankrupt while you're with them?
Okay, so that bankruptcy caused him getting, removed from the business.
I'm
Of
a
course, I'm gonna have to pay
about
that back
chapter
using my
7.
resources, but then it's gonna be on mine. Listen, I can't have him being a liability on my business like that.
I'm gonna help him file for chapter 7. Like bankruptcy? Okay, we're gonna help you get out of this. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get you out this pit. Can't fuck up my business. Then we're gonna have that business talk and be like, you're hurting the business
Get
with your
your money.
lack of financial management. So
Or a lack of control on his dick.
that too. So, we're gonna need to remove your name off of this. So it's just gonna be on me. And we could still work together. But it won't be under your name
Okay.
or our
Now,
name. It would
so
just be
you didn't
mine.
saying that everything. So that means that all his problems that he had is now your problems.
See, that's not what that means.
Yes, it does mean that.
It means that he paid it off for me.
No, no, we didn't say that. He's already
I
bankrupt.
did. That's
He's already
exactly
bankrupt.
what
How
I
he paid
just
off yet?
said. I said that before you brought up the bankruptcy.
If he went bankrupt, either you gonna stay and stick it out and help him get that bankruptcy off and try to get that money back, or just find the next rich nigga. That's it. That's your only
That's all you can really do.
either hold it down or move on.
Exactly. All depends. Did I get what I want out of it? If he went bankrupt before I did, then I'm gonna stick it out. If I got what I want,
Mm.
Crazy as shit.
So, but you do know that if a person goes bankrupt and you already have like your name in the business and whatnot, and if you sign everything over to you, all his debts, all his bankruptcy liabilities, that is now yours. And
yeah,
if
until I
it's
move,
just
I get
kind of
a
the
new
same, it's
identity.
some of the same similar situation to like reason why
Why you
nobody
like to
really.
add struggle into good scenarios? Like what is your problem? I understand you went through a life of struggle, but why you gotta add it into every scenario? Like, where's the peace?
Who,
Where
me?
is yes,
Talk about me?
yes, yes. These
Because
scenarios
the
is
struggle.
crazy because you adding the if on the if on
He
the if
said there
on
is
the
no
if.
happy ending.
Exactly.
Because no matter what route you take, whether it's peaceful, whether it's no matter what
Yeah,
route you
you
take, you're
just
always gonna be
gotta pick
struggling.
your hard. I understand life is hard. You got to pick your level of hard you're going to take. But damn, nigga, you adding struggle on struggle. Like, that,
Well,
where is
well, you
the
can't.
break?
Well, further, how can you have a possession of a plan of
I'm over
things
here
if you're
fighting
not
for my
looking at the struggle
fucking
first?
life.
So,
First, I
so
get
you
the
obviously
bum
how
nigga.
many is that a
I
question?
gotta.
If you went to how many times you got into a
But
fight in your
now,
life?
but listen, my thing is, it's just the fact that I'm out here saving these niggas. First, I gotta help the bum nigga, get him up on his feet. Now, I gotta help the rich nigga that was rich, but now he bankrupt. Now, I gotta help him get
Whoa,
up
whoa,
on his
whoa,
feet.
whoa, whoa! I didn't
What
say you
the
had to do
fuck
anything.
is going
I
on?
didn't say you had to do anything. You could say I'll choose. You could say I don't go. I don't even know neither one of them niggas.
But you said if I had to choose between either one, so that's why I'm gonna go along with it.
Well, listen, both of y'all
But
say y'all want the
I'm
bum
just
nigga, so
like,
I'm just
damn,
y'all.
I gotta lift up both niggas. Where's the lift
Never
up for
it
me?
never came along with that. I
You just
said
said that
that it happened.
you're using them both to lift yourself up.
Then they can lift themselves up.
All right, but I'm just saying though. But for y'all mentioning struggle, but just like no matter what situation is, like to get somewhere, there's always gonna be struggle. And a lot of people like it's up to you to make it easier, but it's gonna be so. For example, it's like I'm pretty sure we all got into a fight before. More than once, I'm pretty sure there's like how people fight. Well, I can't speak for y'all. I know it's a couple fights I lost,
I
but I went to every
like
fight went with the intention I'm gonna beat this nigga's ass.
I
And
told
a
y'all
couple
how I
times I
be
got
with
my
this
ass
shit.
beat instead.
My
I
ex
wasn't
girlfriend.
thinking about if this person can beat me or not. I don't think about that no more. Got to think about what if this person beat me, what I'm gonna do.
She
so
was
now you got
the first person I punched in the throat.
So wait, you said just all right. I'm gonna take your chance. Next time I get to fight, I'm gonna punch the person in the throat.
What?
I said now I'm gonna take Sapphire's advice. Next fight again too. I'm gonna punch the person in the throat.
Okay.
Yeah, but
I feel bad
so
for whoever's gonna fight you next.
I hope nobody wants to fight me because I'm gonna. I don't want to fight nobody no more. I'm starting to see how I get when I get into fights and I get uncontrollable. Now I don't like being seen in that limelight. So
But I
Felicia,
felt like for them it was
oh
valid.
wait, no
The bitch cheated on me.
question.
Fancy.
No, as a matter of fact, I'm no you. I'll back to use that fire. Kiki, when's
Mm.
your party?
The 20th. Y'all knew this. On the 19th. Y'all knew this.
Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm uninvited now.
What do you mean you're uninvited?
I was asking. I was just because of course, it was like a party that was starting to infuse seafood. It was like a couple of days from now. Now I'm telling the whole thing changed. Nobody told me nothing.
Nothing has changed. The party's still on the 19th, and I'm still selling platters on. The party's still on the 20th, and I'm still selling platters on the 19th. Nothing has changed. I had them
All right,
flyers out for
just
over a
had
month.
to ask. I want some infused crab. I want some infused crab.
No, I dig it. That's not a problem. You can just text me your order, and I'll send you the total. My thing is just I've had them Jones out for over a month, and I sent it to you when I was at the house,
Yeah, and
so you knew about the dates.
yeah, nobody date. That's why I'm asking
So
you
why
on
you
this
asking
live
me about
interview,
this when you know about this?
so other people can know about it.
Who else? There's only one person in here. Fuck is you talking about?
Let's
Who are you
see.
telling yourself?
Let's see. Heem always official. Tosh Gotti. I am Vernon Johnson,
It's
the real
it's only showing it's
JTF1,
only showing us
215
two in here. It's not showing me
underscore
no one
underscore
else.
ace. That's what he's. Oh, that's you. Okay, forget
Right.
her.
My thing is not
Jamaican
everybody's
underscore
invited to my
99.
party.
Why
Two,
that's done.
they can just come to my page to find about the infused seafood boils. So just tell them come to my page. You'll see about the infused seafood boils. But it's not a everybody can come type party. It's an invite only. Let me see a nigga that's not invited
Tell you.
outside my door. I promise you, you're gonna stand at the cold at Broad and Island.
Well, look, at least everybody know you live on Broad Alley now.
I don't live on Broad and Island. That's the
You just
closest
said Broad
train.
Alley.
Yeah, because that's the closest train to you, so you can go to fuck back home.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh man.
Take your ass to the
So
bank.
You better do it
so if you
before 9
want to
o'clock
get
because
an
Spencer got
invite,
a curfew now.
so if you want to get an invite, how would they get one from you?
Um, I have to know you, or
They
you have to
know.
buy something for my registry.
And what if they don't know you? They just want like if they just have wanted to get some, like, have a chance to get some good luck. If they want to get some good luck, they got to rub Sapphire's forehead for good luck to get an
It's
invite.
not the Apollo, my nigga. That's sexual harassment.
I
No,
said
buy some.
forehead. I ain't say thighs.
Exactly. That's touching them. That's harassment.
You can't touch me.
Exactly. You see that soft, clear skin?
All right,
Let a
MC
nigga
Hammer.
touch her. She gonna have bumps everywhere. No one could touch her.
She just said she'll date a bum nigga.
Her
No,
baby
I
daddy's
said
one,
I've
but
dated a
still,
bum ass
that
nigga
don't mean
before.
shit.
I said that we all have had a dated a bum ass nigga before.
We all have.
I haven't dated.
Because they know how to fucking the
I
gift of
haven't. I don't
gab
want to date a nigga before
fake
dating.
ass
I don't want to
niggas
date.
claim they something they not. We all fell for that shit.
You sound hurt.
Mhm.
Fuck
I
was
just been
that?
through a lot. I've been traumatized.
Mm.
Bamboozled.
Shoot, you ever got catfish before?
Yes.
I have. It was one time I was invited to his house party. I came there. It was this like 500-pound lady that was in her bedroom waiting with liquor. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. So I leave.
What did you do?
I sat there and watched music videos where for a whole day, right? And then left. Her husband came, started knocking on the door. So you better be fucking that nigga. And I was like, yo, I'm out.
What?
I'm done. Not you gonna be fucking that nigga.
Oh, yeah. No, it was. I remember it was like, yo, I was like, literally, I was at my apartment. I was just bored, and I was like, all right, I didn't really want to be in the crib
I'm about
because
to check on this nigga because he been sleep.
the stipulations was I couldn't invite people. I couldn't go to other people. I can't invite people to the crib. Residential housing. So I'm just scrolling through Facebook one day, and there was it was just a random text message. Yo, I'm throwing a house party. Come through. House party, like. I got what? Like, I don't know, man. Like, ain't you a DJ? I'm like, yeah, yeah, I need a DJ. Come through. I got liquor, I got bottles. Like, you paying? I'm like, sure, I'll pay you. Like, I got, I got everything here. I just want you to pop out. I goes there. I'm knocking on the door. Two niggas answer the door. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, what the fuck is? I'm here for Nahima. That was the lady named Nahima. And so she upstairs. Go upstairs. Fucking, it's a girl it was a lady in a fucking twin size fucking bed. I'm talking about the thing like 500 fucking pounds, damn near like legs, head, and arms hanging off the bed. The fucking bed like dental floss sore.
Oh wow.
Oh, wow.
She's like, ain't you Casey? I heard about you. I heard you. He said, I heard you be going crazy. You be dancing and shit. I didn't see something like, what?
Should have bust the move on
No,
in.
That
no,
fucking
you got the
pop
wrong
locked in and
person.
shit.
You right, you got the wrong person. Then you just like, all right, did you try DJ, then fell there, DJ wear nasty or some shit like that? I'm like, bitch, who's right their fucking mouth about to you?
He said, bitch.
So we talk, so we chatting. She had this fucking bottle. She had this like bottle of fucking Amsterdam, was just fucking plain.
Ew.
First time I saw a big ass bottle plain Amsterdam. Then she ordered some food. I said, all right, maybe we'll stick around a little bit. She ordered some food. Then next thing we watch, we chat, we just chatting. One thing, one thing like I learned, men. Sometimes it's just good just to listen, talk to the females, just talk to them. You'll be surprised what you might get.
This is true.
No, a pimp once told me that a female is a lot more beneficial when you're not fucking them.
This is true. Because she's a liability if you are.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That pimp was my dad, by the way.
I was about
But,
to say, who you did? Cracking up.
but, yo. So Mary Jane, so we having the conversation and everything. She brought the cheesesteak, she brought this cheesesteak, this hot ass hoagie. So we sitting on, we talking. She talking about like, so we talk about a few things. She's like, so you got a girlfriend? Like, no, I don't. Um, and then next thing you know, I just heard like knocking on the door. And then was like, "Yo, I know you got that nigga in there, that fucking door. You got me fucking the nigga." Her and the girl start arguing. Turned out the bull was her husband.
I'm done. What's up with what's up with that?
And so like they arguing, I'm like, yo, let me get the fuck. I said, no, you stay. Like the boy, like, no, you good, homie. Listen, man. Look, dog, I've been through situations like this before. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to do that. I'm not trying to do that. No.
Been there, done that.
Yep. Been there, done that. I'm cool. But it was like, but I was mad because when I say I got catfish, because this is why I learned that a lot of girls that are plus size, it's not, if you plus size, there's not wrong with that. There's really nothing. I'll talk about the girls that's like she obese. You know what I'm talking about? Obese with a pretty face. They just show that they just always take selfies and shit.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Start taking pretty ass selfie pictures and whatnot. Then like look. So then they talking to you, and then you like, and then you like talk to someone on the phone, and they start giving that high pitched voice that always trap motherfuckers. That's why I be saying, yo. That's why I say I don't trust females with high pitched voices. That's the same thing. That's Greek mythology. Sirens, niggas in the fucking niggas that was attracted to the sirens because their voices was cruising through them. Said, "Oh, I'm about to get some of that pussy." Crash into a fucking thorn, and they all died.
Oh my God.
Y'all don't.
Sirens are a real thing. They
Yeah.
are. Like, I don't know. Have you ever seen the movie Sinbad?
No, but I know about the story of Odysseus.
Yeah, so if you seen the movie Sinbad, then you would have seen that scene where they was going through like that tunnel part, and it was those sirens that was distracting the men, and the only one woman on the boat was the one that saved them.
I heard so. I didn't see that, but that's I believe that because
Women sirens don't track women; they
they
only
track men.
track men.
Yeah,
So all
the
the
story
men
goes.
were hypnotized by them talking and singing and stuff like that. But the woman, she tried to steer the boat through rocky waters by
Did,
herself.
did I see this? I don't think I've seen this.
I didn't see that, that story sounds a lot familiar
Hmm.
to the story of Odysseus, where
Yeah,
where like you ever heard no, not story of Odysseus. The guy name was Odysseus, but the story was called the Odyssey.
Odyssey.
yeah, I seen the Odyssey.
All right, so you know about like when they they all crashed their throat because they was tracked to the girl, they was tracked to the girls whose voice
Hmm.
went. That was the sirens.
Yeah,
That's actually what like that's the reason why I say Greek mythology is
I
real.
love Greek mythology.
Greek mythology is
It is.
real. Like I was talking like for example, y'all know about the story the streaming service Zeus, right?
Hmm.
Okay, do y'all know the actual story of Zeus?
Yeah.
Okay, Sapphire, do you know?
Maybe.
All right, so Hercules is Zeus' dad, right? But
Hmm.
Hercules is Zeus' son, right? All right, so do you know that Hercules is also
Zeus
Zeus'
got so
nephew?
many kids. He let me tell why he a true
Yes,
baby daddy.
Hercules is also Zeus' nephew.
Okay.
What happened was Zeus. You know about how when Cupid shoots you with his arrow, the first person you see fall in love with, right? Zeus, like Cupid shot Zeus with his arrow. First person Zeus saw was his sister, fell in love with him. Then what he did was he disguised himself, seduced her, and then fucked her, and then fucked her, and then that's how Hercules was conceived.
Oh wow.
Zeus has a lot of wives.
Trifling.
Yeah, Zeus does, but Hercules is his nephew slash son.
And
Also, it was another warrior princess that was actually born out of Zeus's head.
the mom knew that or no?
The mom knew what?
The sister
That she was
mom.
His
seduced
sister.
by her.
Obviously, it's a sister. She probably knew about all this shit before Hercules was conceived.
I'm fucking brain.
Well, then what was the purpose of him disguising himself
That's what
if
I'm
she
saying.
knew?
Because if she would have saw him come up, she probably would have denied him. But again, when Cupid shoots his arrow at you, the first person you see, no matter what it is, male, female, or fucking animal, you fall in love with it.
What if he fell in love with a fucking frog? Oh my God.
Well, that frog would have been Prince
It would
Charming.
have been Ribbit.
He hopped on that joint like croak.
Yo, I'm fucking crying.
And what if Hercules was a frog?
He like, I'm gonna show you a princess and a frog, nigga.
Literally.
Dude. But
I'm gonna eat
no.
these frog legs.
But no, but seriously, like there's a lot of things that Greek mythology is actually starting to tape into, but a lot of things like people actually don't know. Like for example, Greek
I love
mythology,
Persephone. I love all of them. Hades,
Hey, girl.
you
all the
know Greek
stories.
mythology actually is like for example the Greeks from I could be wrong, but some actually is for incest.
Mm.
Mm.
Prime example, Zeus's son is his nephew. They also are built on pedophilia. Y'all quiet now. Y'all real quiet.
Now I'm trying to
Kiki,
figure out
you
why
normally always
no
have some shit to say.
comments.
What's up?
Wait,
I,
what you say?
Kiki, you normally have some shit to say in
I don't think
response.
she heard.
No, I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry.
All right. I said one of the big things in Greek mythology that people like is actually that like a lot of people don't know is actually big in Greek mythology is incest and pedophilia.
Mm. Hell no.
You still say hey Hades?
Mm. No, I said I like the stories.
Now, it might be a little bit true because what if like when Jesus walked on water, that was actually Poseidon talk. He was actually communicating with Poseidon, which is the god of water. I would get on here, but unfortunately, I can't for a few months. What the hell your crazy ass do this time?
Did they ban you?
Probably did. You know my sisters. You think I'm throwed off? My sister's way
What
worse
did
than
you
me.
post?
She probably told everybody. She probably told everybody to suck a dick and run.
They run with me, dickhead. Somebody reported her.
Suck a dick or wrong me, bitch. That's probably what Camilla said.
I'm cracking up. She said she don't know.
She threatened to beat somebody, or she probably beat somebody up on live. Y'all don't know like was y'all around when but grandma's coming and say, "Yo, Camilla in jail. What the fuck she in jail for? She beat up a cop in Sharon Hill." Because I believe it. I know it's probably more to the story. I know that she probably was. I know she was probably provoked,
If I'm about to say
knowing her.
had
But
to be a reason.
yeah, I know she was provoked. But I know. But if she beat up somebody, I believe it. I believe it. Instagram just be reporting people.
That's corny.
No, it was No, it was actually. It's funny because Instagram be doing that. Like one time, Instagram tried to say that I was posting nudity one time when I was on live, all because I didn't have my shirt on. Like, yeah, I don't got no titties.
Who says who?
Oh, here we go. You hear her talking shit in the
What
background?
she say? What you say?
She said, says who? I said, I don't got no titties. She said, says who?
Instagram said put a bra on, nigga.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I was also throwing a line of fire the next day when my Instagram page was posted. Because, I don't know, I told you, I told you that for the Jezebel's Lair video shoot, um, actually paid a comedian, a known comedian, to come out, and the comedian never showed up.
Oh yeah, you did tell me that.
Yeah,
What
I was throwing a
happened with
line of
that?
fire because Molly Cobain was actually on live, so I said, "Yo, your man's ran off with my bread." It's only $40, so I don't give a fuck. But still, it's a principle. He ran off my
That's so
bread. Like
old.
that's not cool. So that's who was it? And I said, who was it? Oh, him? No, you gotta be lying. And then literally everybody said, no, nigga, you lying. You lying. So like, damn, for real? Y'all just going to just assume down lying because this freaking piece of shit.
Okay.
But then, and the reason why I'm saying piece of shit because like, again, if you burn somebody for $40, you'll burn them for 40,000. I'm saying this for a long time.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Because, like, come on, like, what the fuck you need to burn like $40? Niggas will just give you $40
That's
just because.
some hoe shit. $40.
That is so true.
Yeah. Well, you know, that's what happens. I guess I was dealing with a hoe.
And
But
they didn't even show up
so then
that
like
shit
I was
back.
so then I had to go I actually did one back, but it's like I was like looking because boy again didn't like respond
Enough.
until like 4 weeks. So I'm like I told Mark to come back in the comments and they tried to put me on my Insta and I was actually going live on I was in Instagram jail so I couldn't go on live. So like that's why I was busy because my sister mentioned us like damn I remind me of something. And Steph actually won't confirm this. No, it never really did happen. Because it was for a blood and breakfast joint. But that joint was like a year ago, so I don't like it's not like big deal no more. But it's
What?
like, yo, I was just trying to say the same thing to Fuge before he passed away. Like, cause he was saying like the rapper Casanova was DMing them, and I say, yo, don't be so quick to do business, but I don't care. They got a verified check mark because some of them might be on some scamming shit.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened? Literally a couple weeks later, Casanova went to jail for a lot of things, and a lot of
Yeah,
things, and one of the things was
I
scamming.
remember that. Yeah.
What? Hey, question: What was what would you do if somebody like that happened?
Scam.
Would you go? Would you home down for $40?
Would I hunt them down for $40? Hmm. I don't know. I don't put up my money, but $40. It's the principle. I think it's all about the principle and the respect. I feel disrespected. I don't even.
Kiki,
I wouldn't even hunt it down for the money, but I definitely need the. I need it. Oh my mama, I need that fade. Cause what? We gotta talk about this. If you don't want to talk, we can just throw hands. Cause at the end of the day, what you disrespected me.
Who?
We were supposed to do business together, and then you just ran off with the money.
Oh yeah.
Like you can keep it $4, ho, but you gonna give me this fade.
Mm-hmm.
Kiki, what about you? What would you do? You throwing a fade for $40?
It's not for the 40. It's for the respect.
It's the principle for sure.
So respect costs $40.
Yeah, not $40. It
No,
costs
respect.
what
It's not even about
else
it's
to
like the $40 is part of it, but it's the fact that you said you was gonna do something. I paid you for your service. You didn't show up. Shit, I could take you to court for that and get even more. That's time wasted, ticket sales, promotions,
have
marketing.
stuff planned out. You got people expecting to
Like
see it,
you had a time slot saved for
and
that
then you
nigga.
don't show up.
So you could honestly take him to court for more than that $40. You could talk about the shit that the money you put in, the advertisement you put in saying that they was gonna be there
Better
and
not
they
be
didn't
a
show.
contract.
Shit.
You definitely
Fuck
take
the
your.
$40. I'm coming for 400.
You're definitely going to court if it's written up. Yes.
So go back to my question before: a famous bum
Oh my.
or a
Here
homeless rich
we
nigga?
go.
Here we fucking go, man.
Because that was a famous bum I just mentioned. He's
A
very famous.
famous bum need to
Yeah,
get his
we have to
famous ass.
say famous bum because that was some bum shit to do.
But then karma works like in the most magical ways.
Yeah, let's see what
So you
happens.
can just sit around, wait, and see what happens, and be like, "Damn, I ain't even have to do nothing. Look at that shit." Sometimes it can happen faster than you think.
Mm, man. Well, that's just really what it be though. But so, yo, what y'all doing tomorrow?
Work.
3 p.m. to 4 p.m. If you're busy, if you're not busy, can you come past Blackware Radio? Kiki, yo, hey you with the glasses.
Fuck.
Period. Karma spin the block. Yes.
What's up?
Are you flying past the radio station tomorrow so we can talk more about your join so folks how they can get an invitation to get your whatchamacallit.
Uh, no, they're not getting an invitation. They can get a flyer for the platters though.
All right. Can you come past the radio station and explain more?
Okay, where's the rotation?
Is that it's not too far from Broad Island. Is that Globe? Is a Glockware Radio 499. I forgot the
Send me
address,
the
but
address. Just send me the
yeah, I'm
address.
missing the address. But yeah, it's also because that's actually where the radio station Glockware Radio is also where the DJ Weird Nancy LLC is based at.
Wonderful.
Yeah, DJ Weird Nancy LLC.
But if they get something from my registry, then they can have an invitation.
All right. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna see y'all later. Yo, this is about to go on YouTube, by the way. Hope y'all cool.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's fine.
All right. Talk to y'all later. Deuces.
Yeah.